Hello folks, it's me, the KQs from Moggington, with you as ever. You cannot escape me. Making my way downtown, walking fast. Now, I'm making my social media posts, just getting everybody up to speed that I'm live and stuff in the Pokeball. Did I throw one of those? That's great. I must have tripped. Thank you. Alright. I've made my social media posts, and it's time to go out into the outback and just throw stuff at the wildlife. And maybe get set on fire. I don't know. Getting set on fire is, apparently one of the #1 hobbies of Australian wildlife. So I'm glancing around because, in yesterday's stream, talked for a bit about Australian comic books, and yeah, there are some, and I'm fascinated by that. It's interesting to me that apparently there is, in fact, the Stanley Awards, which is part of the Australian Cartoonists Association, and I had never heard of this. And I want to show something real quick. Comic Strip Artist of the Year in the Stanley Awards. I'm just gonna go over here real quick. Where's my memes page? Here it is. Alright. From around 1994, it's Gary Clark, Tony Lopes, Gary Clark, Tony Lopes, Gary Clark, Sean Leahy, James Kemsley, Tony Lopes, Gary Clark, Tony Lopes, Gary Clark. These two have been passing an award back and forth for, like, the past fucking 20 years. And I've never heard of either of them. And now I'm really curious, like, what comic strips these guys draw. I think that's absolutely hilarious. Can you imagine you go to, like, a comic strip award show, and there's just you and, like, one other guy there? Just like there has been for the last, like, 20 years? And then, like, down in 2023, or 2024, some new guy wins. Ian Jones. And, like, who are you, Ian? Do you know what you came between? Did the other two take you out to dinner? And I just... And the Wikipedia page for Tony Lopes goes to Insanity Streak. Insanity Streak is an unpredictable cartoon with an obsessive desire for absurd and to make people laugh. Insanity Streak commenced as a weekly cartoon in 1992, before becoming a daily comic in 2000. TonyLopes.com. This is not a Wikipedia page! This is just like his Twitter bio. What is this? The other guy doesn't have a Wikipedia page. Anyway, my point is that Australians are drawing comic strips and nobody is paying attention to them. And that means that their work has to be pretty fucking bananas at this point. Because they're just completely unmonitored. They're doing whatever they want down there. I think that's cool as fuck. The main Australian comic history page was without citations. God. I know so little about Australia. I know so very little. We're playing Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, which will not teach me shit about Australia. But it will provide some distraction from the bleak hell of life in 2025. So let's play that for a while. Ow. Sorry, I dropped something. Should I ask my Aussie friend about comics? I mean, you can, sure. I mean, I'm curious. I don't know. A 100% accurate simulation of life in Australia. Sure. A 100% accurate simulation of life in the Australian outback. I'm turning the volume down just a bit. There we go. Like.
Mate, I don't know if this is fair income or not, but we've had another call from Birrell and Squeever on their film set. They say they're under attack again, and this time it's for real. Now, they could be pulling our leg, but you should check it out just in case.
When somebody has been like calling wolf and that's a wolf. That's a little wolfy face. That is a facey face. Facey face icon. Icon of face. I'm sorry, I got completely distracted by the facey face and I lost all ideas of what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something. And I no longer remember what. It has been wiped from my brain by the face. But yeah, hello the Yinglet. I'm just doing the rounds of all of the respawning, money bags that I can think of offhand. We do not have the funds to pick up more boomerangs right now, I think, but we could in the future. It's doing pretty good. It is going pretty good. I am, somewhat awake, somewhat lively. I think we're far enough into Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 2 that I can start to think about what comes next. I've been pondering, like, what if I played an MS-DOS dungeon crawler? What if I played a Nintendo DS dungeon crawler? What if I played Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon? I don't know. But of course all of these things are subject to my whim, and I am a very whimsical person. I will just randomly decide to play something. Where the hell am I going? I just decided to get on the highway and drive, and I'm not sure we're going anywhere useful. Attack of the 50-foot squeever. Hell yes, we're going there. What was I talking about? Oh, right, I have some plans, some ideas, but will they stand the test of time? Will they stand, the test of, do I wanna? Or will I just end up playing Final Fantasy 1 Pixel Remaster for the absolute balls of it? I do not know, but we will find out. Following whims is good fun. It's true. I love a good whim. How have you been? I see you on occasion over in, over on the Keldon stream, over elsewhere. I think I saw you in Sonnebeld's stream, actually, once, but... Not that I make a habit of cyber-stalking random yinglets. I pick my cyber-stalking victims very carefully. Sounded very dungeon crawling, which reminds you of Eye of the Beholder. I do like Eye of the Beholder. Kind of. I like what I played of it. I've come to the realization that, thinking back on it, I did a lot less MS-DOS gaming than I thought I did. Or at least I succeeded in a lot less MS-DOS gaming than I thought I did, because I played a fair bit of MS-DOS games back when I was young, but I never really finished them. And I certainly never, registered any of the, like, 10,000 discs of shareware I had laying around with, like, random lewd stories off people's BBS lines mixed in. MS-DOS shareware was a brave and undiscovered company. Yeah. A brave and undiscovered company. No. There were many brave and undiscovered companies in MS-DOS shareware. Yes, that works. Studies are going on a tough unit right now. Ew. Good luck. Alright, let's see if we can help Burl and Squeaver.
Those morons are ruining my movie. Get them off my set. Are you sure they're not just extras like before?
No way. We never seen these guys before. You have to help us.
Let me think about it.
Now look here, I hope I wasn't out of line with that orange bath mat remark earlier.
What?
Burl, we called him that after he left.
Jeepers, we're sorry for getting mad at you, Ty. Will you please help us? Pretty please?
Okay. You're okay in my books, buddy.
Uh-oh. Here they come again.
Who knew kidneys were so complicated? I recently had a kidney stone and got one of those ultrasonic vibration things for it. And apparently it just kind of dissolved itself sometime after the procedure. Like, I had a follow-up scheduled because it didn't look like it went away. And then sometime between that and the actual, like, follow-up, it vanished. So, as far as I'm concerned, kidneys are the most baffling thing on the planet. Like, I do not understand kidneys. As far as I know, nobody understands kidneys. So if you don't understand kidneys, good work. You're right there with the rest of us. Even my doctor was like, well, I guess it just got up and left. Maybe you passed it. And I was like, it's 9mm big. I think I would have noticed. I don't know. So there you go. There's that story for free.
Great work.
The dailies will be awesome. They'll make a great scene in our film.
Do you have representation?
Thanks, but I'll keep my day job. Ty, mate. Julius has just finished decoding that data nut that you got from Fluffy. He wants to see you straight away.
I'll do the other mission first. Get a smart spark plug from Sneath and Keith. Ask Knuckles the kidney. Okay. I grudgingly laugh, but only once. Flashing back to BBS storyboards now, a non-real-time version of Mux. Oh man, message board roleplay. I was 14 and they wanted me to roll a Shadowrun character and I didn't know what sensitivity was. Let's leave it at that. We've all done a lot of things on BBSs that should remain on BBSs in the past. And when I say we've all done a lot of things, I mean me. I've done a lot of things. But yeah, we should leave all that in the past. So when I was young, I knew just enough about telephone lines to get in trouble. And, you know, you probably don't need the between details of the story. But the end result of the story was a phone bill that cost $800. It's a miracle I was allowed anywhere near the internet. What can I say? I'm expensive. Yeah, that was a, just part of the many exciting adventures that I had when I was young and I actually did things. Nowadays, I don't do anything. And that has proved much, much better for me. Take my advice, children. Never do anything. That's some free advice from your Aunt Sizey. She is old and she has done things. And they did not need doing.
Hey, hey, Ty.
Ew, oh, wow, you actually managed to
Hello, Ty.
outcash me on that one. Nice work. Did the transit strike have anything to do with why the bill was so high? Like it wasn't because you were home the entire time and... Or was that a ah, lost your job. Okay, that would do it. So there you have it, folks. If it's expensive to have a squirrel as a pet, or a squirrel moogle, or just a moogle, whichever I am at the time. If it's expensive to have that, it's more expensive to have a dragon as a pet.
G'day, Ty. I've got that spark plug here for you. I need you to get it over to Dusty Burrows as fast as Shane the Speedy Sparrow.
Where's he from? Where's he fucking from? It was there, yeah. Like I said, dragons are an expensive pet, but worth it. Pet the dragon. For bringing Pokemon Emerald Sea Glass to your attention. Oh, yeah. Like, trust me, Saria, I wanted to do something with that, but I don't think I'm gonna find the time or the energy. So, if you want to do something with that, that'd be great. Even if it's just, you know, play it. Pokemon's too therapeutic to stay away from for long. I know how you feel. I feel that way about a lot of James genres. Yeah, I feel that way about a lot of James. Where am I taking this? End of that road. Okay, let's go down and around. But yeah, I don't know if I'm into, like, Pokemon hacks for therapy. Like, I never really played much mainstream Pokemon. But I do like Pokemon. I just, stuff Stuff like JRPGs in general. I can't stay away from them. Particularly ones like, say, Grandia, or that kind of thing. Anything that's just, like, high-energy shonen anime is like fucking ambrosia. I need that shit to live. So I go all the way I could have just gone across, I see now. I missed a road. I don't have to go down here and then come back up. That's actually gonna eat a bunch of time. Whoops. And you got 3D platformers like this. There are definitely times I can lock in and just go for 100%. And that is just mentally brain clearing because you're just ticking things off a list. Someone I know was like, I looked at your Steam profile. And by your, I mean, by your Steam profile, they mean my Steam profile, not yours. But they were like, I looked at your Steam profile, Sorry, do you really play this many new open world games and stuff? Do you really play this many MMOs? I thought you were like a retro gamer. And I'm like, I play video games. Period. But it's true that open world video games are some of my favorites. Like, I love those. I love when you have a map and you have a list of objectives and you run around and you clear objectives off the map and then you don't have objectives on the map anymore. Like, isn't that the dream? Isn't that the goal? It's great. Alright, I gotta go in here. I gotta deliver a spark plug. Who am I delivering the spark plug to? Is it you?
G'day. I'm here to fix your car.
You took your time. I could have grown a spark plug in the time it took you to get here.
From where?
Good as new.
Well, I doubt that. Anyway, at least I can get to Burramudgee now.
You wouldn't want to miss your Whingers Anonymous meeting.
I heard that.
I know. Good. He just throws the spark plug right through the hood. Then he thinks all of them wonderful. I am wonderful! And I cannot be stopped. Roguelikes are your therapy genre. I can do roguelikes, but I have to be in the right mindset for roguelikes. Like, I am genuinely thinking about some roguelikes after watching Saria Jackhammer Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and the game Jackhammer Back. What the hell is this? Okay. That game is a dick in a very specific way, and I am starting to feel mildly masochistic. Maybe I need to have something be a complete dick to me for a while, but... Anyway, that's why I've decided to return to Kaze no Notum. I lied. Because it was funny. See Julius at Bush Rescue Headquarters. I think this may be the last mission in the game. Where are we going? That way. Run around Tyria. Oh god, I haven't been back to Guild Wars 2 in so long. I really should get back to the Chardian. We are parked on the last mission in Guild Wars 2, and I was just having a lot of disconnection issues. I have since completely reworked my internet setup. Like, we got rid of all of the LAN wires and started using, that, like, internet over cable socket stuff, and it has been much more workable. Like, it is actually more reliable than the cables, which I am fucking absolutely befuddled by in every single way possible. Because that goes against, like, everything I have ever learned in my entire life. I don't understand that at all. But, the long and short of it is that I completely redid my internet hookup. And while we do get the occasional dropped frame here, I don't think it's that because I get, like, Discord shit happening too, and I'm pretty sure it is, like, the actual internet. And I drove past my turnoff. Something about this game is great at getting me to just turn off my brain and talk about stuff. Like, I can talk over Tie 2 without any kind of impediment. That mountain was transparent. You know, without any kind of impediment except I missed my turn off, and we're not going to talk about that. Anyway. Say World of Tanks. Have you seen... I think it's the latest game from the War Thunder developers. What is that? Hold on. I gotta look something up real quick. There was a game coming out that actually made me, like, stop and double take. And I gotta look it up now. And I don't see it, and I don't see it, and I don't see it. And I'm not gonna take too long at this. I don't care about 10 billion Switch 2 announcements. Show me the exact thing I'm thinking of, you rat bastards. No, I don't see it. Poop. From a butt. Okay. What was it? I don't know. Anyway, there was a... like, the World of Tanks or War Thunder or one of those identical games that are surely identical because I know nothing about them. One of them is doing, like, a giant robot game soon. A free-to-play giant robot game in the vein of World of Tanks or War Thunder.
G'day, Ty.
And I keep thinking either this is going to be the coolest shit ever, or it's going to go so fucking horribly wrong. And also, my brain is just going like, oh, reset your clocks! Somebody from the Principality of Xeon just posted the Psycho Frame data again. They're trying to justify something that happened in the mech game. Why do we have explosive barrels on the helicopter landing pad? Why is that a thing we're doing? Anyway, I'm just gonna run past you and get a bunch of money. Eventually. Yeah, I never actually got to the point where I got a griffin. I did buy, like, a plushy skin for one of the flying mounts, I think the dragon, in spite of the fact that I am not advanced enough to get the dragon. Simply because when I get the dragon, I will have a plushy mount skin for it. This was a wonderful use of little gemmy thingies. And I will hear nothing about it.
This data nut contains some rather disturbing information. Boss Cass has been building a diabolical machine.
People don't build enough
A machine
diabolical machines
capable of
anymore.
sucking the warm-bloodedness out of mammals and transferring it into reptiles.
So it gives the reptiles boobs?
Those are the buff-headed new lizards I've been seeing around the place.
These warm-blooded uber lizards are bigger, stronger, and faster. Cass is making an unstoppable army so he could take over southern rivers and eventually the world.
Struth! But isn't Cass gonna need a lot of us mammals to make an army that big?
Exactly. Which is why we need to move fast. What the?
Warm-blooded
Archie is under
lizards.
attack.
Okay. I still think that'll just give them boobs. Oh, that's why we have explosive boxes now. So we can lure the lizards to them. It's well known that warm-blooded creatures hate explosions. Boobs are heat sinks. I mean, that would be nice. They're also hand sinks. If they're soft enough. Wouldn't it be nice if we were lizards? And we wouldn't have to wait so long. And we could fall asleep on heat rocks. And sleep. That's it. That's the tweet.
I don't believe it. Cass has kidnapped the entire town. Look, he left a note.
What does it say?
Dear Ty.
There's still time to save him, mate. Go on, get cracking.
Okay, so I guess, oh, hello, Wind Chaser. Dear Ty. Okay, so I guess we're going off to, rescue the town. I guess this is the last mission. Of course the flightless Kiwi is my pilot.
Let's do it, sir. Let's face off against that cad boss Cass.
Hey, wait up, Possum. You're not leaving without me.
Or me. It's time for me to pay back an old debt.
Yep, this will be it, I guess. Finale mission. I have no idea what to play next. Optimus Prime?
Wow, yours is really cool. What is it?
It's a missile bunyip. I built it myself.
With a little help from Julius.
Rightio, chaps. We're over the drop zone. Prepare to engage.
What's Ty got in this cutscene? It looks like a motorcycle. Oh.
Is that a shadow bunyip?
Sounds like you've got bunyip envy, Sly. Don't worry. I like yours too.
Look out. Incoming.
We've had mechs the whole game. A shadow bunyip. What does this do? It can double jump. That's nice. Okay, well, let's go punch some shit. Oh, they're even shadows. Yeah. And I will never turn back. Never turn that way. Nice shot. Okay, I gotta stand back and... I don't actually know how to deal with the lasers. Oh wait, I have... Well shit, I can go pew 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 pew. It doesn't help. repair my mech, please. Thank you. I just want to go pew 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 now. That's all. Yeah, please stop stun locking. Stop stun locking me. Please stop that. Okay, I fucked up. I got stun locked for like several continuous minutes. Wait, what was that? Hold on. Unibeam! It does nothing. Can I just glide in? Okay. And this mech kind of sucks. It had a cool build-up, but I'm not really impressed. That makes me sad. A mech like this should be as cool as it feels. Wait. Oh, no, okay. I thought I had just gone around the side.
Doesn't want us to leave.
Struth! What in the world is that?
It's Patchy. He's a cybersaur.
He'll be sore after we finish with him.
Okay, maybe it shines at fighting bosses. It does not, in fact, really shine at fighting bosses. Okay, I gotta jump over stuff and, Man, there we go.
Never learn, do ya?
We must be getting closer. Let's move it. Not again. Cass
Oh, we
doesn't
have to fight every boss in the game now.
stop us, does he?
Well, you have to fight every boss in the game. Okay. Yeah, I suspect that that other fight was meant to be easier than it came off as. So at some point, yeah, there we go. I also like the addition of the, like, ooh theremin in the background there. The universal sign of UFO detected. Which way am I going now? This way. Just sky them down. I guess there will be a bunch of things we've left undone unless the game has a continue post-game option. And even then there may be a bunch of things we've left undone. Depending. Yeah, I can just mash the fire button. That's understandable. And then there's... What am I supposed to do with these lasers? It feels like there's supposed to be something that makes them bearable. But nothing does. I have such confusions. Oh, I can just walk around them. Okay. Yeah, you take the lead. Ah, yes, more Australian lava from all the active Australian volcanoes. Oh, that didn't work. At some point I'll be able to, Oh, I think I just go up here. This is the actual route. So, to be honest, I'm really enjoying Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, but I'm not going to be too terribly sad to see it go. I like the game a lot. It has a lot of charm and character. But, I'm ready to see the back of it.
Sly, Shazza, see if you can free the Baramachi townies. I'm going after Cass.
No worries.
What is it, Shazza?
Be careful. Okay, Possum?
I'll be right. Hey, Shazza! See you around like a Rizzo.
What the hell is a Rizal? Is it obscene? It sounds obscene. Alright, boss fight.
You just couldn't leave your little orange nose out of my business, could you?
Blame
Everything's
yourself,
orange in
Cass.
here.
You mess with me mates, you mess with me.
Hey, it's even labeled Final Battle. Thank you. So I guess I have to avoid this tornado-looking thing. And in the meantime, shoot Cass, who is way the fuck over there now. Well, missed that. There we go. He is an annoying height from the ground. He is. And if I stop and aim my gun at him, I'm gonna get hit by these, like, little... Yeah, like that. Do it anyway. While he's robotnicking around at a speed considerably below sound. Oh, good. Now we're a mech fight. Highly telegraphed avoidable attack. Yeah, I guess I just have to avoid him until he does that. Stomp, 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 stomp. Oh, he's laser-proof. Of course he is. If you could be laser-proof, wouldn't you be? The big cartoon clunk really makes it. Sounds like he's trying to hit me with a frying pan. Off the edge, he was nowhere near. Okay, now he has lava. What? Okay, I died in lava. So did Koji Kabuto. I'm not special. You should have stayed fireproof. Oh, now I just have to sock him one. Or two. Or just chase him down and beat his ass.
Ow! It's over, Cass.
You heard the man.
Hey, 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 it was all a bit of fun. I hope I wasn't out of line with that crack about turning your friends into ice cubes. I tell you what, I'll make you a deal. How about you join my team, huh? I could use a couple of good men. Easy work, good money, and nice jackets.
Fat chance, Cass. We're taking you in.
Oh, it's just not fair.
Most unfortunate.
Yeah, that guy's gonna escape.
And for extremely selfless acts of bravery, I am proud to present these medals made of the most exquisite thunder eggs to Sly, Shazza, and Ty, the Tasmanian tiger.
So that was fun. I had a great time. Oh. Post-credit scene. Okay. Well, free credits.
Who's up, boys? This is so humiliating.
Moving your beak that fast? Hope you enjoyed playing Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 2 Bush Run. Yeah, I did. I genuinely did. That does raise the question of what comes next, and, I'm not entirely sure. I did not expect to finish this tonight. I thought there was more to this. I may just let everybody off early. They had a good creative director. You get a Steve in there. It's always good when your creative director is a Steve. No, outrun? No. I retired the outrun button. Oh, he's got a bunch of Steves on staff. Wait a Steve, guys. And a Vander. Vander. So I've been thinking about a lot of different games for my next playthrough, and I really haven't decided yet. I'm trying to decide if I want to get back into longer RPGs, or if I want to stay in the shallow end of things. Or nah, no Outrun. Thank you. So I've just been trying to decide that, and I have no idea. I've been really going, since around the time I got COVID, around the end of Final Fantasy VI, I have just been kind of winging it. I have had no real expectations as to future plans. And having no future plans, it turns out, will affect you in the future. I really should come up with, like, a lineup of ideas. But, maybe I should actually play some of the games that folks have been putting in my suggestion box. I haven't looked in the suggestion box so long, there's probably a spider in there. On second thought, the spider can have the games. And the box. And my house. Spider might be in an EDF. That's fair. I do like EDF. Video games will happen even more spontaneously than before, and believe me, they were pretty fucking spontaneous. Oh no, it's the future! The future! The future is here, and everything must be destroyed. Well, I mean, I guess I could, there's a couple of games that I've been thinking about playing that I don't know if they'll even work. And that's part of the trouble. Tie 2 with a real delight, yeah. I don't want to move immediately to Tie 3. I know that. I'm a little tired out. But, so here's some of my thoughts, just for the fun of it. I could start Judgment, which is... It's like the Yakuza games, except it's even longer, and it's on my Xbox, so I would have an excuse to plug in my Xbox. I could play, the WiiWare Pokemon Mystery Dungeon title. One of the WiiWare Pokemon Mystery Dungeon titles. I haven't tested them yet to see how they are, but I know that they are lighter on plot than most. I could move to the next Ys game. I could play Ys 3 or Memories of Celceta, depending on which is next in the timeline. I think it's Celceta. Could play Tokyo Xanadu. I could do something that I was thinking about last night, which is dig out the GameCube emulator. I'm sorry, dig out the GameCube. And play Skies of Arcadia, which is a fantastic game that I've never actually finished. I could play Lands of Lore, old DOS dungeon crawler. Been kind of considering it. I've never finished Skies of Arcadia. I've never once finished it. I could play Gotcha Force, which is a sort of mech battler, except it has the most unholy voice acting you will ever hear in your life. Because I haven't lost enough viewers yet. You folks keep showing up somehow. I gotta get rid of you somehow. So I could end up playing games with the absolutely atrocious voice acting that is Gotcha Force. I love everything else about it. but Techromancer. I could do a Techromancer. I could just... Do I have that? Hold on. We're skipping the rest of the credits. I'm good. I don't know why it was calling me a Wicked Witch. It's probably a technical thing.
Mate,
Do I have
there's been an
Techromancer?
accident on the dusty desert highway. Red's truck lost its load and cut off the traffic heading into
Ty?
Mudgee. A young lady by the name of Colleen has gone into labour and needs to get into Mudgee Hospital ASAP. See what you can do.
Ty, what the hell was that post? Also, am I really gonna have a pregnancy rush mission post-game? Okay, let's not neglect that. Why is there a mission where you have to rush a lady to the hospital? And it unlocks post-game. What the hell is that? Alright, let's go. Post-game, postpartum, I guess?
Hello, Toy.
Hello? Honestly though, yeah, I might do a quick run of just pick a random character in Techromancer and see if I can play that game worth a shit anymore. Just to pad out some time. On the plus, no lag. On the minus, no computer. That's a shame. Hello, Flare. I'm glad to see you're still, alive. Let's see, yeah, we're gonna go down and around and see if we can get to, this weird last mission that just unlocked, I guess. No lag, but no PC. Are you sure there's no lag? If I say things, do you hear them? Hopefully Twitch doesn't say you deserve ads because you cannot block them. If Twitch tries to run ads on my shit, you let me know. Because I have every option for running ads turned off as hard as I can. Like, I think there are pre-roll ads, maybe? But I've got every option for running ads turned off as hard as I can. Okay, 10 seconds of lag, that's cool. That's fine. Anyway, any of you so much as see a fucking commercial on any of my shit, you let me know and I will get up Twitch's butthole. I will tunnel in there and I will make myself known. Sometimes ads appear at first sign on. Okay. See, that I can understand and kind of live with. That is apparently, like, a thing. But if it ever interrupts me for an ad... Is this an ad?
Frozen water.
Did you know that you can make frozen water? Or learn how to make frozen water? On the internet? It's true. Just go to Squarespace. And ask them what water is. Because I don't fucking know. Have you ever been to Squarespace? You can touch buttons. And they'll give you diseases for free. Or where Earth Defense Force World Brothers is. You know what? I bet it is. I bet it is. The way ice forms on Earth is a very rare form of ice that behaves differently than most other ice in the universe. I genuinely can't tell if you're shitposting. I have no capacity to tell if that's, like, true or not. You are not. That's cool as hell. There are 21 known phases of ice. I don't even know. I don't know anything about ice.
Relax.
What is this?
Everything will be okay. Just take some deep breaths.
Deep breaths. Okay.
G'day! Ty, mate. Glad you made it. Can you clear the road so we can get Colleen here to the hospital?
No worries.
You'll need to load those boxes of didgeridoo donuts back onto me truck. That should give us enough room to move me truck off the road.
I just want to... Can I take the didgeridoo donuts home with me? To my didgeridoo domicile? They sound didgeridoo delicious. Alright, load boxes of didgeridoo donuts back on the... out of my way. Oh no, I killed the donuts! What have I done? I killed the donuts! Low density amorphous ice is the most common phase in the universe. That is amazing. Amorphous, yeah, ice that shifts position. It just sort of crawls along. Just kind of crawling along is the strongest thing you can do in the universe. Get out of my way. Get out of my way, I've got donuts. Covered in Ice X, Ice 10, damn. Like, I've read the Kurt Vonnegut book about Ice 9, which I, of course, can't remember the name of. It's not Cat's Cradle. But I've read the book. It's bad. I mean, the book isn't bad. The stuff is bad. We should never create, like, if there is a real life, don't create the Torment Nexus. It's Ice 9. Don't create the cool substance Ice 9 from the book about Ice 9, written by Kurt Vonnegut. Okay. So, this mission is, rough. 21 phases of ice, and there are 16 of them represented in Final Fantasy II. That's true. Final Fantasy II is full of ice. Did you know? Ice is not always frozen water? How do I, How do I get this out of here? Humans are hot water. I am hot water. Did you know that, Hey, did you know that Keldon? Hi, Keldon. Okay. Now that I've unblocked that, I like how it makes noises like I'm backing up in a, like, Dodge Charger or something. I don't know why I said Dodge. I don't know cars. So, like, the 3 cars that come to mind immediately are, the Dodge Charger, the Ford Escort, and the Volkswagen Beetle. And those are the cars that I know. Ai Tecubaroso. It's true, Ai Tecubaroso was a famous voice actor. Please go away, gigantic mammal lizard. Thank you. Okay. Now that we've cleared those out of the way, we can very slowly put this back on the truck. Clicky, clicky, click. There are 5 of these, and I really hope some of them are closer. Okay, I can see one. The new Dodge Charger has speakers, where the exhaust pipe would be to play fake engine sounds. I want to hack those and just have it... I want to just have it sound like the entire time. I want to hack my car's engine noises and have it make, like, noises. Just, you know, Half-Life played with my lips.
The patients are all going insane, and you're trying to fool me. That's not nice.
I mean, I'm going insane, too. This is a very slow walk speed. Where is the last box of donuts? Where is the last box of donuts? We have 5 boxes of we have 4 boxes of donuts here. And we are supposed to have 5 boxes of donuts. Why can I not just pick up this lady and take her to the hospital? Why can't I... Why do I have to... Hack yours to sound like a TIE fighter. Oh no. Okay. There is an invisible wall here. Donuts, where are you? I miss you, Donuts. Okay, I'm getting out of the thing. Where's the last box of donuts? Mega Man X6. Okay. Well, that doesn't help me here and now, does it? For an iron-blooded orphan kid. Nobody has ever wanted an iron-blooded orphan character. Get out of my party, you freakishly ripped little child boy. I'm sorry, I had a whole thing going with that game, and I can't jump anymore. Okay, no, really, where is it? What the hell is that? What is happening here? Is this mission unfinished and that's why they left it until after the credits? Where's my last fucking box of donuts? Tai 2, why have you forsaken me like this? Can I restart this mission? No. Hold on, I need to go get killed because... Maybe I broke it? One disappeared. That's possible. Oh, I'm not allowed to go that close to the fire. In spite of these gaps in the... What in the hell is happening? Only the fact that I want to, like, completely finish out the game. Yes, like that. Only the fact that I want to completely finish out the game is stopping me from, just quitting and walking away. Oh, I'm allowed to drop. Okay. Hold on, we're counting. 1, 2. Are these rocks movable? Is that it? Is it behind the rocks? Okay. Dude, what happened to your donuts? Why are your donuts located behind a giant rock wall? I'm going to eat everything here, starting with the mech. No, I should start with the donuts. Was there a landslide? I guess? Maybe the landslide brought him down. I've been afraid of changing. Okay, now we can actually solve the, now we can actually solve this scenario. Hi, I hope everybody's doing better than me tonight. Because what the butt is fucking fuck. Damn. A landslide brought them donuts. Well, the landslide should bring me donuts. I want donuts now. Also, if you're talking to me in, like, reality, by which I mean online, and I'm typing at you, I will always spell it donuts, like DOUGHNUTS. Because I believe that's what they are, goddammit. They're nuts made of dough. I don't know what do nuts means. But since I can't be pedantic about spelling when I'm just saying words at people. They are doughed nuts. Do you like these donuts? You cannot go against Mr. Donuts. He knows where you live. Fight the power! Stick it to the man! The Mr. Donut Man. Honda rings, you are helpless. Okay, yeah. Dr. Andonuts. I mean, some people haven't played Earthbound yet. Maybe that's what I ought to play. No. Maybe. Maybe I ought to play Earthbound now. Who knows? The future is a country where anything can happen. The past is a country where only things that have happened. And do you know which I live in? Because I don't. The donuts are +2 versus weasels. Yeah, they get stuck in the middle.
Ripper, mate.
Thanks, Ty.
I better move me rig so we can get this show on the road.
Good luck, Colleen.
Is Colleen just driving herself to the hospital? Colleen is apparently in labor. So... Alright, I guess that's it. We're done everything in the game. I hope. Obviously, we did not get 100% because, we didn't buy everything, we didn't collect everything, etc. That's fine, though. We finished the game, and that means it's time for kart racing. Fuck yeah, kart racing. Nah. Oh, I did unlock an achievement for completing all the Burl and Squeaver missions. I must have missed those previously. So you're getting the outrun after all. You are not. Sorry. I am, however, gonna pop open... I'm however gonna pop open Redream real quick. Dreamcast emulator. Do I have this? I do. Alright, real quick, just for the hell of it, just to, like, test out streaming. Zusar Vassar. Zusar Vassar, I don't know what that means. Just for the hell of it, just to test out how it works, I am going to, stream some Techromancer. Wah. I do not really remember how to play this game. I know there are controls, and I know there are buttons. This is a Capcom fighting game that, immediately crashed. Whoops. Let me close Steam. It doesn't play well with Steam. Just gonna put this up on capture. There we go. Ampreg soft deck.
Techromancer!
I am gonna nudge the volume down a little bit. Can't do that. Okay, hold on. Did that nudge the volume down to a reasonable volume for you folks, too? Why is this too loud? I'm still being drowned out. Okay. I'm gonna cut this by about, Alright, how about that? There we go. Cool. Necromancer is a mech fighter. I was never much good at it. I did buy a physical copy of this game once. I bought it... Game isn't updating, you're right. One moment. I bought a physical copy of this game once. I bought it, years back. Still not updating. Why not? Bought it years back when I was going to Anthrocon, actually. And I left it in... Okay, the game only updates if I'm alt-tabbed out of it. What fuckery is that? Alright, I can work with this. Anyway, I bought a copy of the game for Anthrocon, because I was going to play with a friend of mine. And I left it in their Dreamcast when I went home. And they went back to, like, fucking Milwaukee or wherever they lived. And I never saw the game or them again. So... that sure was a thing. Anyway, let's do somebody's story mode at random.
Mechanical select.
Call that a bad romance? I might. Strategic transforming type. Units 1 and 2 combine to form the ultimate weapon. The Diana 17. Yeah, let's do the Diana 17.
Operation select. Story mode.
Okay, that just skipped straight through. A civilian robot on the battlefield? Are buttons being pushed here? That I just... Dixon, I found you. Who are you? The messenger of beauty and justice, Diana 17. This is fucking moving. Why is it so fast? Okay, we got jump, fire. Ah. So I really remember very little about this game, including how to play, but it's okay, just button mash.
Armor damage. Extreme impact.
There is a special move that I don't remember how to do. I think it's just mashing every button on the controller. Well, that obviously wasn't it.
Destroyed.
Armor destroyed! I love that sound. He's using fin funnels because this is a Gundam. We're fighting a Gundam. Final attack!
Critical impact.
I'm just gonna try to beat the game. Just for the fun of it. Your reputation has earned you the right. What do you mean? You have two choices. Stay a soldier boy forever. Or join me and protect the Earth from Goldabus. The Goldabus is coming. And everybody's running. So this is Massacre Z. Thank you for the Let's Go's, by the way. There you are, G Kaiser. Who is that? He thinks he's got the strongest robot in the world. I mean, he's probably not wrong. I am, whoa! No, you don't! I can allegedly change my weapon. I'm forgetting how. This is the block button. I've forgotten how you do everything. Okay, there's that. L change items, R is Counter-Strike. Oh hey, we could play Counter-Strike. I'm bad at it. Nope. I'm really a very close-in character, I think. I have no idea how you use items. Maybe I should be reading all of this information on the screen. Nah. I could read the information, but then I would have to stop kicking. to try these. Okay, here we go. In the manual? Oh! Yep, I'm getting my butt kicked back. Because... Oops.
Extreme impact.
There we go. I can beat him on a quarter of a health bar.
Critical impact.
I can't beat him on a quarter of a health bar. Notice that he's got like the photon power laboratory in the background there. I like that. Final attack. Okay. Teaches me how to use final attack. I already knew how. Unfortunately.
Mechanical select.
I believe there's a way to... Whoops, that's fast forward.
Story mode.
I'm gonna try one more time. Let's see if it makes me restart. No. Being lousy at fighting games is a lifelong curse. Quit. Quit blocking everything. To be fair, I deserve that. Damn it.
Armor damage.
I should be able to use weapons somehow. It is probably in the manual.
Extreme impact.
That wasn't that extreme. It was just kind of a punch. You stop that. Oh, he's gonna try to blast me any minute now. There we go.
Extreme impact.
I do like the extreme impact. He's going in for the final attack, I'm sure of it. Whoops. Well, if nothing else, if he final attacks us, we'll get to see a cool cutscene. Ow.
Armor damage. Destroy. Critical impact.
Yeah. I am not prepared to play this on stream. If I had had some time to learn the controls, I would have been. Oh well.
Mechanical select.
I feel like there's a way to get a different God damn it, I keep finding the fucking fast forward button. I feel like there's a way to get a different character out of this, though. I'm gonna keep trying. The stream is technically over. This is all bonus content. Ah. Alright, how do I actually use shit? Back, forward, A, B. I don't know what buttons are A and B on the Dreamcast controller. But what is item? Is there a use item? No. Okay, well, that's fine. That was surprising to me. I expected to kick him. Come on.
Armor damaged.
I'm still trying to work out, like, what technically... What counts? If the button config is jump and attack. Alright, I found jump, I found attack. So my special should be in air, forward, back, AB. Alright. That didn't work. Whoops.
Extreme impact.
That's not it.
Damaged.
And I'm getting rocked while I'm... I don't seem to have a combination of controls that does that kind of... Unless this is my special, which is a little underwhelming. Oh shit, what did I did that somehow! Just when I need it. I should unlock the specialist move. And I don't. Time over. I lost. Alright, now I'm committed. I'm sorry, folks. I am committed now.
Mechanical select.
Ah, you can change the color of it. I don't know if that's... like, activates second pilot mode,
Operations
but let's
story
find out.
mode.
I don't think it does. None can stop it. Well, the timer will stop it. No, doesn't look like it, but I do like the color change. We've got, like, grape flavor. Diana 17.
Armor damaged.
going well, but not quite.
Extreme Impact!
Ah, almost. Apparently the Diana's a very aerial robot. Whoop! I whipped the final! That's a shame.
Critical Impact!
Oh well. We blew him up under Mount Fuji. It's something. We did not get a finish bonus. Alas.
轟順平、私と共に来て、その力を地球のために役立てなさい。機械王にはもっとふさわしい戦いが、ふさわしい敵があるわ。
And he cries like a weenie.
誰のことだ？
魔人大帝ゴルディバス、地球を滅ぼそうとするものよ。
So apparently her shtick is that she's just out recruiting to fight Goldibus
どうだった？
in her cutie honey ass mech.
ほら、こちらが新しい仲間の轟順平くん。
おい待て！俺はまだ仲間になるとは言ってねえぞ。
Force recruiting. The ambition of Goldibus. I don't know.
まあまあ、そう言わないでよ。
あんたはなぜ仲間を集めてるんだ？まずそれを聞かせろ。
そう、あれは去年の冬。私は
It was last winter. I fought him. And it's Goldibus! Him big! That's a fucking ZO rhymer. Him real fucking big. Stand before my bubbles, you big man. Oh. Okay, he can really dunk on you. Charging that takes a while. No. You cannot use your boomerang on me. I know those tricks. I just played Kai.
Armor damaged.
I should really learn to block.
Extreme Impact!
Oh, you can't jump that. What? That's a surprise.
Extreme Impact!
That said, it's very funny to see this gigantic mech get juggled by Bubble. My dude. No. Get kicked on. And then I hit him with the epilepsy.
Critical impact.
If I blew him up, game over? It's not working! He exploded. The bomb will destroy the Earth in 1 year. Live in despair! He got better, yeah. So, like God Mars, there is a bomb in the Earth. 4 bomb devices in 4 separate places. We destroy one, the other 3 will explode. Destroy all 4 at the same time, or we'll fail. Okay. The Twinsum V, which is two pilots combined into one vehicle. It's a riff on Combattler V, but apparently they're going berserk. That's bad. Let's make them stop. Oh, cool. Alright, Twinsum is a drill. Because so many giant robots are drill based. Nope. I keep trying to hit him with a laser. It doesn't work.
Extreme impact.
And you can't kick a drill. What was my other special move? No. There was a... Actual, yeah, special attack. Back, forth, AB. Forward, back, AB. And I don't know if, what I'm thinking of is AB. Yeah, there we go. It whiffed. That's fine. Now I know how to do it. Nope. Ah, they're clobbering me. And they got me.
Critical impact.
I do not think I'm going to beat Necromancer tonight here. It is a bit of a struggle for me. Maybe I'll try a different character. Let's try playing as... We do the Pulsion. Actually, you know what I want to do? I want to, leave this entirely. No. I want to quit this entirely. And I want to look something up. There are alternate pilots for these characters. Alternate pilots for the mechs, alternate characters. And I want to look up how to unlock those, because I've forgotten. So I'm just going to take a quick glance at that.
Tag Romancer.
How to use alt characters. It doesn't... Oh, you guys can watch the intro by Shoji Kawamori, mechanical design. Very nice. I'm always a fan of Shoji Kawamori. Where is it? Yeah. I can't figure out how to change characters, actually. Alright, we're gonna,
Tag Romancer.
I'm gonna get this up on the screen, Here we go. We're gonna try one more time. The Technodome. I don't need to go to the Technodome. I'm gonna try playing as the Rafarga, which is basically a Macross unit.
Story mode.
ストラテジックバリアブルファイターラファー
エリア48に所属不明機の侵入です。ラファーガ隊は直ちに迎撃に向かってください。
ファーストコンタクト
And you know, after this, I'll probably go ahead and stop playing for a
ブ
bit.
ルーリーダーより各機フォーメーション18だついてこい
So this makes it Macross.
こいつ見たことない相手ですよ。
焦るなアムリッター9時方向へ抜けろそいつは俺が引き受ける
In that we have a mech that can turn into a jet and does missiles and beam guns. Much more straightforward.
Extreme Impact.
Is Simon a genius? I would actually call Simon an Isamu, but, you know. No, block that. Oh god, he's got a punch. And I keep whipping the punch. What a shame. Yeah, he's got a pinpoint barrier punch. And I whiff the final attack. Oh god. Ow, that hurts my ears. Okay, it stopped. Good. Oh, I don't know how I did this. I transformed.
Critical Impact.
He sure looks like a genius.
確かに連合軍のものとも思えん機体だが、パイロット生きているのか。女か。
少佐、どうしたんですか？サイモン少佐。
ストラテジックバリアブルファイターラファーガ。
どうして私を助けてくれたんですか？
さあな、ここは俺の部屋だから気兼ねはいらんぞ。
Shoji Kawamori is one of the few people who could pull this off. Oh, he went to Harvard and she's Yale.
敵なんかかくまって見つかったら軍法会議門ですよ、少佐。
ペラペラ喋るな。お前だって共犯なんだ。
そんな、あれは少佐が無理やり。
そろそろ出撃だ。行くぞアメリカ。40カウント。
Shoji Kawamori is one of the few people who could pull this kind of mash everything together off because he's worked on like every franchise this is parodying. Oh! Stop that. Sometimes my moveset seems to completely change. And I'm not entirely sure why. I think it has to do with the selectable weapons. You know, it's clear that I should be hanging back and opening fire more. Time attack. Oh god, what? Why? Do I have to beat him and under... Well, too bad. I'm not. Good. Now I should be able to do this. Now that his armor's down, though, I should be able to blow him up easily if I just...
Extreme impact.
Okay, that wasn't what I was thinking. Will do. There, can't block that, can you? I managed to use final attack and it didn't do anything. Except take my head off. Beautiful. Called the final attack, but it will get you killed. It will. Alright, I think that's enough Techromancer. What we've proven here is that I'm not very good at fighting games, but they're still fun. Actually, now that I think about it, though, that's going to be really tricky for capturing other, I'm going to have to Alt-Tab over here, and then Alt... It's going to be tricky for capturing future games. I do have several games that I want to play in the future. Future events such as these will affect you in the future. Super Runabout, Mach-In X. Mach-In X is a hell of a thing. Rent-A-Hero, Elemental Gimmick Gear. All of these are things I want to do in the future. Close, please. Close, please. Thank you. There we go. So, consider that a little preview of some coming events that may or may not happen anytime soon. And one day, maybe I'll learn how to play Techromancer with a dam. But not today. Until then, thank you for attending. Good night. And have a good time out there.